Hello and welcome back to the channel. It is time for the second to last ever banner review for Nier Reincarnation. And this has been the main type of video that I've done on this channel for the last 2 years, so this is obviously very bittersweet. We're only going to have one more banner after this. So of course we have the new Fest banner today. And yes, Yuri, Saryu, and Akeha. Overall, it was a little disappointing. I mean, they're great units, but I was hoping we would go out with a little more of a bang, you know? Oh, and by the way, let's go ahead and throw up my summons there. You can check it out as we talk about the banner. All right, let's just get right into it. So, kicking it off with Akeha, another fire DPS Akeha, another 4-hit. Just like Sino Akeha, so that was kind of disappointing because it's so similar to her Sino costume. But of course, we have this top tier attack value that is bloated by a passive, so that's not always preferred, but it's very par for the course with these DPS units. Now she's actually more of a hybrid, sub DPS hybrid or DPS, however you want to use her. Obviously just cracked for subjugation. And so yes, we have a 4-hit and we have a giant multiplier. Now this is really crazy. We have a bold vigor multiplier on a fire unit. I think that's the first time I've ever seen that. And it's 100% bold vigor. Dynamic, so you have to have completely full HP. But I guess the condition starts triggering if you're over 50. Kind of weird, but you want it to be totally full. But look at this, increase all allies damage dealt by critical hits by 20% for 45 seconds. 45 is awesome. And yeah, so she buffs the party, so she could be your sub DPS, similar to how we used like FF Saryu before. But she's strong enough to be a main DPS on your wave, in my opinion, too. And of course, these types of units are always great in Fateboard and Tower as well. Okay, so A3 not essential, but it boosts her critical hit damage. And when you stack this buff on top of it, that's going to be so cracked. And then we have a Blaze Boon 35%, not timed. It's really strong. And typical Karma, I'm assuming. I think they all came back with the Pursuit, so that's nice. We got Pursuit back. And the weapon, let's take a look. Okay, pretty high HP, really nice attack. It looks like a one-hand sword. Kind of looks like Lars's EX sword. 16 seconds crit rate buff. It's crit rate, right? Yep. And then like an EX skill, 4-hit, but it's a big multiplier. Increase your fire damage. 60%. It's a lot. 15 seconds is only going to affect your next 2 or 3 skills, but cool. And Blaze Boon with great stats, so always a great sub weapon if you know anything. There she is, Festive Akeha. Okay, onward to Yuri. Yuri seems to always have these 5-hit DPS rolls, and that's what she's coming in with light, and is honestly the strongest light DPS in the game now. Again, the top tier attack value, again bloated by vigor, and I didn't mention it. I breezed over it, but yeah, their passive 2 is just like one of these stats. Passives. Okay, drive here. Hold on a second. We have drive, and it's a new increased value to 120, so that's pretty cool. And then this is like acuity. Let's see, attack of fire weapons by 100 and HP by 50. That's pretty cool. You know, pretty good as far as those passives go. Okay, and so, yeah, let's get into it more here. So, huge multiplier already, and then even bigger when using light. I'm not even going to add that up. That just means you cap. That's what that means. Now, get this. Increase your light damage by 50%. Good lord. For 30 seconds. And a light crush on the enemy, 25%. 30 seconds. So it's the first time we've ever seen a buff and a crush. So, man. And then once again, she has the, oops, excuse me. She has the crit damage. A 3, not totally essential. The debris, one of these awesome elemental pursuit debris, 40%, very nice. So that would be very nice to get. Karma is going to be the same. Again, pursuit is an option again. That's nice to see. The weapon, you know, I always wanted like a light EX weapon, and we never really got one. This is kind of similar to the Abyss Griff weapon in that it only has like one. Actually, this one doesn't even have an EX skill. It has like a Bold Vigor skill. So, yeah, we never quite got like we never got a 23-23 light gun. I always wanted one. Oh well. So, but this one has a crush. It's pretty cool. And then yeah, a Bold Vigor, which it has the long 26 seconds, which I've always hated, but could be really effective. So Yuri's obviously the, Boon Haste. Good to go, good to go. Awesome stats, really high HP. So great for Fate Board, and I think it's great for Subjugation. Now her animations are a little on the longer side, so while she is obviously the strongest light DPS, those animation times might hold her back from getting the X score. This is from Lissy's note on Nier Rian Guide, by the way. Lissy's my go-to if I need to ask about Subjugation, because I don't really play it. I get my plus scores and peace out. But yeah, maybe with more testing, it'll be okay. Those animation times, we'll see. But cannot go wrong with Yuri for a light DPS. Okay, so for me, it's kind of boring. Just these two DPS characters, kind of boring. And, you know, I'm not like doing any final push in Subjugation or anything. And I think my account's already filled out. But definitely two good units to grab. Now, of course, I'm always more excited about PvP units and instant character skills and that kind of thing. And I love Saryu. So here we go. Boom, this is my focus of the banner. We have Saryu, and let me just check in on this. Looking good? Okay, cool. So, yeah, stupidly high HP, and attack is, you know, not much, but that's not what she's here to do anyway. And defense is, oh my god, I didn't notice how high that defense value was. Yeah, that is just jacked. Okay, so let's get into it. She is just like Summer Yuri. It has like an attack buff to party and a crit rate debuff. Sorry, did I say buff? Attack debuff and crit rate debuff to the enemy. Now, she removes 2 status effects from all enemies. And don't get all excited. I know we thought the same at first. That this could finally be that cleanse skill, or the, what's the word? It'll come to me in a second. But no, it does not remove Provoke or Dauntless from the enemy, just regular buffs, and it's the same wording as Shadowbound Serapha. So, yep, and we can see that in action really quick here. Let me take a look at this. Bring this up here. Let me make sure this doesn't reset. All right, so just a quick.
Let's press on through.
So first of all, look at that damage reduction in action. I haven't mentioned it yet, but yeah, she has the 70% just like Marie. And that scary Priet hardly did any damage to my Serapha. Okay, so now let's see. Saryu is casting her character skill, and you see Hina up there has an Agi buff. And there it goes. So confirmed that all it does is remove buffs. So that could have been really broken, but it is what it is. Dispel is the word I was looking for. Dispel. We've never had a dispel. We've never had a reliable stun or paralysis in this game. There could have been some really cool opportunities there with PvE content, scaling way harder with gimmicks like break, break mechanics, paralysis, stun, confuse, all that kind of stuff you see like in Final Fantasy games. Oh well, it's all coming to an end. Okay, let's keep looking at Saryu here. So I mentioned it a moment ago. She has the 70%. Awesome. And then party HP, and if you get her A3, party defense. She's just a mega chunk character. One of the chunkiest of all. And if you remember in my last Arena season recap video, I talked about the stall team, the team that helps to counter Sarafa, New Year Sarafa attackers. It's a defense team where you have 3 character skills usable at start, and you have tons of chunk like this, and you use the proficient weapons so that the animation time takes forever, and that by the time your skills are done, Sarafa's Dauntless is wearing off, and she only had a chance to cast two skills. Unless you're attacking with her and you spam it right away. But with the additional determination here, and if you stack her with Christmas Marie and then another one like Summer Yuri or something, then yeah, that New Year Sarafa is going to have a really hard time cutting through it with single skills. And that was kind of crucial before. So Saryu updates the stall team. And I had to go for it. You can see my polls up there. I don't know if oh, they're gone. So yeah, so that completed it. And then let's see, what do we have here? A rush debris, which is not desirable. And then all the defensive karma options. But I think she has, look at this. She has pursuit. And the, yeah, wow, she has all the damage karma 2s. Interesting. The usual stuff here. Okay, then the weapon. Stupidly high HP, looking good. And then a short skill, so could be usable in Arena. Somewhat short skill at 20. A crush, and this is a great Fateboard weapon. We have defense and lucid haste, and all that HP makes it a great Fateboard main hand. In my testing so far, I just gave her the subjugation staff in Arena. And I love her. She was my main target, and I ended up between Pity and Stone. I got her to A3, and I got Yuri to A3 naturally. I got really blessed on my pulls. On 200 pulls, I was able to get, yeah, so A1 Akeha, A3 Yuri, A3 Saryu. So should you pull? Yeah. You know what I mean at this point? Might as well pull on the last busted banner, and we're expecting another abstract banner, which I'm expecting to be really good. So I have a lot of stuff to farm out for more gems. So I just went ahead and did all 200 here. You can see I'm really short on gems up there. So hopefully I can scrounge what I need to get the abstract unit or units. I don't know if it's been confirmed that it's just 10H or not, but yeah, again, this is it's kind of bittersweet for me because, these banner reviews have been my best performing videos, and that's kind of what I'm known for. And I really appreciate all of you that come here that want to check on, my review before you pull and everything. Oddly enough, this is my 2-year anniversary of being a YouTuber. Now, I did start this channel years before when I played Mobius Final Fantasy, but it was 2 years ago that I did my face reveal and started covering Nier Reincarnation. So I'm thinking about doing a 2-year anniversary video, maybe like a slice of life type of thing. Let me know if you'd be interested in that. Also, let me know what you think of these units, and if you're pulling and how your pulls went. Let me know how it went and what you're most excited for on this banner. I don't know what else to say. It's just this is all just sad and bittersweet. I know I said that a million times, but I really appreciate all of you. That's going to be it for this video. Thanks as always for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Peace!